Professions that are self-regulated, such as nursing, are privileged to be able to do so. This brief presentation will guide you on the overarching aspects of self-regulation. The Nova Scotia College of Nursing mandate is to serve and protect the public interest, preserve the integrity of the nursing profession, maintain public confidence in the ability of the nursing profession to regulate itself, and to set and monitor standards for the profession. There are over 15,000 nurses registered with NACN that provide nursing services to Nova Scotians. This includes licensed practical nurses, registered nurses, and nurse practitioners. Regulation is when a regulatory body formally oversees the activities of its registrants. The mandate of a regulatory body is to ensure registrants are competent to provide safe care and act in the public interest. In Nova Scotia, the Nursing Act provides the authority to the profession to regulate. NSCN regulates all nurses in Nova Scotia through registration, licensure, professional conduct, and education approval processes, approval and promotion of a code of ethics, and the establishment and promotion of the standards of practice for nursing, entry-level competencies, and a continuing competence program. Self-regulation is built on the belief that those within a profession possess the knowledge, skills, and judgment to best regulate their profession. Self-regulation is not a right or entitlement, but a privilege granted by government who trust the profession to act in the best interests of those they serve. If self-regulation fails, the government can remove the right for nurses to self-govern. As the regulator, NSCN cannot participate in advocacy, which includes association or union-based work, with the goal to advance the interests of nurses and the profession. As a right-touch regulator, we approach our regulatory oversight by applying the minimum amount of regulatory force required to achieve a desired outcome. We seek to understand problems before jumping to solutions, and we make sure that our level of regulation is proportionate to the level of risk to the public. There are two types of self-regulation: regulatory body and individual self-regulation. Here we will speak of regulatory body. The regulatory body is accountable to provide a framework for nurses to participate in self-regulation through the board and regulatory committees. All programs and services are grounded in the principles of self-regulation you see here. Promoting good nursing practice is done by setting the standards for nursing education, setting registration and licensure requirements, establishing and promoting professional practice standards, competencies, and code of ethics. The second one, preventing poor nursing practice, is undertaken by providing tools and resources to help nurses maintain and enhance competencies and help them to identify issues that contribute to poor practice and potential resolutions. And finally, intervening when practice is unacceptable includes addressing complaints which can be received by a member of the public, a registrant, an employer, the CEO of NSCN, or another NSCN employee, or any other person who has concerns regarding the conduct of a nurse. Individual self-regulation involves taking accountability for your own practice and making appropriate decisions based on your scope of practice, your code of ethics, your standards of practice, the practice context you are working in, and employer and NSCN policies and programs. The takeaway message on self-regulation includes: regulation is when a regulatory body formally oversees the activities of its registrants. The Nursing Act provides the authority to regulate. Self-regulation is built on the belief that those within a profession possess the knowledge, skills, and judgment to best regulate their profession. Self-regulation is a privilege granted by government and can be removed. And there are two types of self-regulation: through the regulatory body and individual self-regulation.